Hello, Fireflies! Well, I wanted to come to you today with some recognition. And first of all, I need to apologize because I am very late in getting this recognition out. You actually got it in the newsletter a couple of months ago, our annual recognition for my Generation Zero. But I was waiting on a couple of things to come in so I could finish the awards that I do for my first and second place ladies. So let me tell you how the annual recognition works before we get into recognizing again who those ladies are. So I recognize in my newsletter the top for personal volume and recruiting in the senior consultant and consultant level, and then I also categorize out the leaders. They're in a group by, separate from that. So our fiscal year for 31 runs from June through May, and so it ends on May 31st of every year. So these recognition things will go from that time period. And I also have another award called the Star of Evangeline. So like I said in the newsletter that you ladies got a couple of months ago, this one, it had all that recognition in it. So hopefully you read it and it won't be a surprise in celebrating these amazing ladies, but they were supposed to be getting something in the mail from me and it is just now going out. So I'm really sorry it's late. Awesome job on what you've done, and I can't wait to see who we have in this recognition next year. So also wanted to tell you, so what I will recognize and who gets awards from me are the first and second place ladies in the categories, again, of personal volume and recruiting. And then we also have the Star of Evangeline. And you know, there's ribbons that 31 gives out every year at National Conference based on things like consistency. So that's selling $2,000 10 out of the 12 months of the year. You get a ribbon for getting Leadership Council. You get a ribbon for PAC. You get a ribbon for if you sold 25, I think it starts at 25,000 or more. So there's all these ribbons that I have sent out to you guys before that you can get as well. But I'm going to send those out again in the weekly buzz next week, because I really want you to look at those and go for that, and definitely go for being at conference next year. It is such an amazing time. It's a great time to get to know your fellow Fireflies and Sassy Sisters that are under Stephanie, and it is truly a way that we can bond as a team. So I hope that you will be putting aside just a little bit of money every month to get to National Conference next year, okay? All right, so first let me talk about the Star of Evangeline. You know, the name of my team is the Hudson Fireflies, and the reason we are called the Fireflies is for two reasons. One, Samantha and I love Disney movies, and there was a movie that came out by Disney a few years ago called The Princess and the Frog, and I was really trying to figure out a name for my team at the time, and there was this really cute little firefly in the movie named Ramon. He was a little Cajun firefly, and he was the highlight of the movie for me. He was in love with what he said was the most beautiful firefly and the brightest firefly in all the world, his beloved Evangeline. And when everybody else in the movie would look up to see where is this girl, that he would point to what they thought was a star. And so they kind of decided that Ray was a little cray-cray, didn't know what he was talking about, you know, he needed to get back in with the fold. But he didn't pay attention to that. He believed in himself, he believed in her, he believed in his love for her, and he never wavered in that. He always believed in that and just kept going. And at the end of the movie, Ray is right, and he gets to be with his beloved Evangeline. And so this business is a business of belief and perseverance. So I thought, you know what? We can be like that little firefly Ray. So we might just have to be fireflies. But then I really wanted it to tie into Proverbs 31 somewhere, because I mean, after all, that's the name of our company, right? And it means so much to Cindy and Scott, and that's why they named it 31. So I'm reading through Proverbs, and Proverbs 31:18 says, "She senses that her wisdom is good, her lamp does not go out at night." So there you go. I read that verse and I'm like, done. Drop the mic. We are fireflies. Okay? So every year I select someone in my lineage in my Gen Zero who exhibits that perseverance and belief in their business. And then in their personal life, they may have some things going on in their personal life throughout that year, but they still just keep going, you know, with that and with their business, and they just shine bright for their team and for those around them. So I was super excited this year to present that award to the amazing and incredible Executive Director, Kendra Schmidt. Kendra was not in my Gen Zero for a long time, but she actually rolled up to my Gen Zero this year. She has been an amazing leader. She has been on PAC several times. You see all this in the newsletter that I was talking about, how many times she's been on Leadership Council, how many times she's been on PAC. She's earned every leadership incentive trip that she's been eligible for. She's just phenomenal. She's kind of like, you know, if Kendra says it, pay attention. So super excited to present that award to Kendra. Okay. All right. So now I want to share with you the consultant and senior consultants who also get an award from me for the highest volume in personal volume. So for personal volume, it is Jenna Johnson of Tennessee with 11,470, and in the number one place with 13,897, Miss Angie Ping. And ladies, those are numbers that would be, you could definitely promote to a director with those numbers. You know, you're making the numbers that you need to earn your overrides. So kind of keep that in mind, all of you out there, if you're looking to promote this fall. It's an amazing time to do it, also with the incentive we had. So congrats to both of you ladies, and I'll show you something you're going to get in the mail in just a minute. For recruiting for the consultants and senior consultants, we have a tie. So I went on personal volume to decide who was second and who was first. And so as you saw before, in second place was Elizabeth Miller with 3. And in first place, again, we have Miss Angie Ping with 3. So congratulations, ladies. Again, with the incentive that we have going on right now, you guys might get 3 recruits in this 2-week period alone. So if you're interested in promoting, now is an amazing time to do it. So congratulations to both of those ladies. And so now at the director level, we have 2 awesome ladies that have been with me for a while. You're probably going to be able to know who got top, but my awesome SED, my sassy sister queen, Miss Stephanie Joseph, got second place for recruiting with 17 recruits last year. That's awesome. That's like 1.5 recruits a month. Great job, Stephanie. And then Kendra, oh my gosh, you know, if she's on PAC and all this other stuff, she's got to be doing some parties, right? Well, she is, and she's getting in front of a lot of people. So Kendra had 23 recruits last year. That's an average of pretty much 2 recruits a month. So that is awesome. So in personal volume, we have, I love my little spud girl from Idaho, Miss Nikki Matthews, with an amazing 41,084 she got for her sales last year. So that's an awesome number. Congratulations to Nikki. And in first place, again, we have the incredible Kendra Schmidt. I know you've seen this, but I'm going to say it again. It just blows my mind. Kendra sold $181,000 last year. Ladies, that's crazy. I'm not saying anybody else can do that. I mean, that's really hard to do. But you know what? There's so much we can learn from each other and grow in this business. And that's what I love about 31. It is such a great sisterhood. So congratulations to all of you ladies. I am so excited. I'm so sorry this is late. I promise I won't be this late again next year. And I hope that you ladies are some of you are going to shoot for this. I want to show you. Kendra got her Star of Evangeline award at conference in Salt Lake City. So that has already been presented to her. And I hope some of you will be going for that next year. But I want to just show you what I am sending to these ladies that I just mentioned. Okay, you ready to see? All right. So they are going to get from me, can you see that? Well, let's see. They are going to get these awesome plaques in the mail. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to drop you. In the mail from me. So What do you think? I'm super excited. Finally going to get those in the mail. They're all ready to go in boxes, so they should go out in the mail today. So ladies, definitely look for those. And you guys just, I am so excited to be sending these out. And again, I'm so sorry that I'm late. So look for the other newsletters coming soon. Make sure you're reading your weekly buzz. And we'll be doing some more recognition throughout the year. All right. Take care, ladies.